Guys, what's going on? I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are staying safe. Eddie Hearn says that Terence Crawford and Kell Brook is unlikely to happen. This is, if you're a British fight fan, obviously it's not good news. I think we all would have loved to have seen Brook against Crawford. I think we all would have loved to see Terence Crawford in there with Kell Brook, a big welterweight, a big strong welterweight. Most people would have obviously favoured Crawford in the fight. However, a lot of people did think that Brook could cause Terence Crawford problems. But I think due to this COVID situation, I'm not sure that fight can happen. And not just that, I don't think there's that much money in this fight. I don't think a fight between Kell Brook and Terence Crawford is that big a fight here. Because what you got to realise is both guys are going to be want to be paid millions, right? Brook is going to want to be paid millions, and Crawford obviously is going to want to be paid millions. I don't think this fight, especially with the situation we're in with this COVID and how the financial, how the economic situation and the situation we're currently finding ourselves in, especially no crowds, it's just not viable, that fight. And even when crowds do come back, I don't think there's enough money in that fight to pay both fighters what they want. So I don't think it's possible. I think they'd probably look at an Ugas fight or something like that, where actually I think the fight's more credible. I don't know whether Crawford will get the credit if he beats Ugas. However, that's a more credible fight in terms of, I think Ugas is more dangerous than Brook. However, Brook's a bigger name. Brook's going to want more money, of course, because, he's been in big fights and he is some sort of a name in boxing. So I just don't think financially that fight can get over the line. I don't think that fight's going to be able to get over the line, unfortunately, just because of the fact that I think both guys are going to want good money, and I don't think that fight's big enough and it's going to move the needle enough for Eddie Hearn and Bob Arum to pay the money. And if they do decide to do it, I do think they'll be making a loss on it. Because Kell Brook, although he has fought on pay-per-view here, you've got to look at. I don't think he's done huge numbers on pay-per-view, and he's not that big a name here in the UK. Yeah, he's a decent name, but he's not a mega star. He's no Anthony Joshua, where he's going to be moving the needle. And when you're fighting the best pound for pound fighter, or one of the best pound for pound fighters in the world, that best pound for pound fighter is going to want to be paid, and Kell Brook's obviously going to want to be paid. He isn't going to generate the kind of interest in order to get 500, 600, 700, 800,000 pay-per-view buys for that fight. That fight doesn't do even 500,000 pay-per-view buys. I'll be surprised if it does 350. If I'm honest with you, it's not a big fight. Neither guy really. Crawford's not a big star. He's not a big draw. He doesn't really move the needle, and Brook doesn't move the needle here in the UK. Yeah, he's been on pay-per-view, but what's his pay-per-view numbers been like when he's headlined the show? So I don't think that fight does big numbers at all. And unfortunately, I think even though I think the fight's a great fight and the fight's a good fight for boxing fans, I don't think it's possible, and I don't think it's possible even after the crowds come back. Because I don't think Brook can go to US and fight Terence Crawford, because Brook's going to want some good money. And unfortunately, like I said, that Brook's not a name in US at all. He's not going to be able to move the needle. I don't even know whether they can put that fight on pay-per-view. Right? Let's not forget Amir Khan and Brook did 170,000 pay-per-view buys, something like that. 150 or whatever. And Amir Khan's a well more known name than Kell Brook in the United States. And Crawford only managed to do 150 with him, right? So that I don't even know whether they could put Brook on pay-per-view with Crawford in the US. I don't think they can. So that fight would probably have to happen here, and I don't think the pay-per-view numbers are going to be able to generate the kind of money that Brook and Crawford want. So I don't see that fight happening, if I'm honest with you. So not just with this COVID situation, I just don't see the fight happening even after this, even when this clears up, and if we do get back to normal. I just don't see how they're going to be able to pay both fighters what they want. So I don't think the fight happens. But that's my take on it. Leave your thoughts, guys. Let me know what you think. Are you disappointed that Eddie Hearn said this? Obviously, Eddie Hearn wouldn't say it unless he knows something. So it doesn't look like Brook and Crawford will fight. It's disappointing because I would have loved to see that fight. It would have been a big fight for the UK, but you know, it doesn't look like it's going to take place. But leave your thoughts. Let me know what you think, guys. And guys, remember to please like, share, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.
I want to thank you all for me reaching 7,000 subs. I appreciate your support. Guys, as you can probably see from my channel art, I have recently started Patreon and Blogger. If you were to click on this icon here, it will take you to my Patreon page. And I just want to take you through my Patreon page. So at the minute, I've got 2 options. Hopefully, I will increase this if my Patreon grows. But at the minute, I've got one option, which is $1 a month fan donation, which will obviously help me produce better quality content on YouTube and faster for you guys. And I've got another option of $3 a month for 2 live streams a week discussing boxing with myself. You guys will get to speak to me face to face. And I'll take you to my boxing blog. So if you were to click on this B sign here, it will take you to my boxing blogs, which is this page here. And all you have to do is click on here, and that will take you to my boxing blogs where you can see all my different articles that I've wrote. So as you can see, I've wrote 6 articles about different topics. So if you want to click on one of my articles, all you got to do is click on this, and it will take you straight to the article, and you can read it, and you can then go back and read the others if you would like. But yeah, guys, I thought I'd just highlight this to you. So make sure to read my articles. Make sure to subscribe to my Patreon if you're interested. And guys, I thank you for your support. I thank you for me reaching 7,000 subs. Guys, I'm out.